All right, good morning. Good morning, guys. How are you today? Friday, the 16th. Yeah, I thought last night I was thinking today was going to be Thursday, so I'm all screwed up. How we doing, guys? We're here at the Radisson, the Renaissance, the Radisson Addison, the Renaissance Addison, Dallas area here in for the Job Trade Connect event 2026. It's been a great week, and today's the last day. So, wrapping things up. We've had some great conversations at our booth for the Rosenberg Group, and it's been fun. Been fun to see everybody. It's for me, it's kind of a old home days, seeing a bunch of friends, making a bunch of new acquaintances, and meeting new people. Good stuff. So, I threw Dan Bennett out of the office here this morning and got a good seat. So I moved so I don't have to deal with that guy that was having the phone call yesterday. So anyway, I jumped on a little bit early today. I was sitting here and did a post, and I didn't mean to press live. So here I am a couple minutes early, but here we go. So see who breaks the tape this morning. A couple people jumping on. How you guys doing this morning? Post in the chat how you doing on a scale of 1 to 10. See what's happening. So had a great dinner with Bailey and Tyler last night. Great steak. I'm eating better than I should be out here. Living better than I should be, I should say. The coffee's good. How are you guys doing this morning? Again, we're out here at Job Trade Connect. This is year 4 of this event, and my third time here. I missed year 2. I'm not sure. I can't remember why I didn't come, but it's an amazing event. They just do a great job. 1,400 people here at this event, and they just do a great job moving people around. So it's fantastic. It seems a little quieter this morning, so maybe a few people bug out. But they have what they call Tread Talks today. Start those in the morning. Steve is speaking, and he's in the same group as I think it's Tom Reber, and I'm not sure if Mike Claudio's in there as well. But bunch of great speakers today. So Bubba and I are going to go rock, paper, scissors on who has to man the booth while we're doing it. So Dave Howard breaking the tape this morning. Good to see you, my friend. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Can you hear me all right? Just want you just double check. Roy Dahl is here, the OG of the OGs. How's it going, Roy? Good to see you, buddy. Wish you were here. You would enjoy it. A lot of great people, and a lot of people I know you call friends. So it's good to see a bunch of Rosenberg clients here and people that I worked with in Summit Coaching and all along the way. So get to see them adopt JobTread as their construction management software. So yeah, major FOMO. I saw Nikki yesterday, and she said Luke was having FOMO, and I get it. Wendy is kind of feeling like yeah. That you can't be everywhere, you can't be everywhere. You can't do everything. So there'll be other times. Tim Kasperzak, good to see you. Anchoring down the East Coast for us with Dave. Love to see that stuff. Good to see you guys. Wendy, I almost waited for 8:15. It's funny how quickly we get trained, right? Bailey, I got a ride down from Bailey again this morning. She's been bringing me down, and I told her I would Uber, but she said, no, I'll bring you. And it's good to see your face. Good. It's good to be seen. So yeah, I got here. I said, I think I can probably make it do my live at the regular time. So probably have a few less numbers today just because of that. So, but that's what I meant when I said this is janky. Fear of missing out, Dave. FOMO. You learned a new term today. There's a little bit of that going around. Man, I drank a lot of coffee yesterday. JobTread has their own private label energy drink too, so I'm gonna see how many of those I can get in my backpack and drag on the plane. But it's been fun. 0 sugar, but I think 114 grams of caffeine, so those go down pretty good about midday. So Tyler Kirk is here. Good to see you. It's been fun too. I've had some conversations with guys and talk about their website and their digital footprint and all that, and I'm like, dude, I don't have a dog in the fight, but you need to talk to Tyler. So they're like, all right, give me his number. So I don't just give them Tyler's number. I also give Tyler their number. So I make sure they connect. Okay. I'm not saying what I thought it was. Dave. Brandy Kemp is here. Good to see you. Yeah, guys, if you have needs around your website and SEO and all this stuff, hook up with Tyler. He's on here. Send him a friend request or DM him or whatever. If you need his number, let me know. So yeah, he's a good man. So we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of laughs yesterday. One person came over to the booth and said, "Man, you guys crack me up." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "You're just having so much fun over here." I think that's mostly Bubba and I just generally shitting on each other all day, giving each other a hard time. But we had some great little mini podcast sessions yesterday. We had different people of different industries all over. We got Eric Fortenberry to come into the booth and hang out for a bit and just talk about the event. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today with you guys is like, if you get a chance to come to an event, you really shouldn't pass it up. And I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about this morning, and I landed on what kind of impact events have had on me over the years, right? Conferences, events, whatever. They're not vacations, guys. They're inflection points. Okay, there are times when you get together with industry professionals and just let them pour in, or you pour in. Okay, a lot of people think it's just a break from work, right? The conference is just a break from work. You come, you get away from the family, whatever. You have a few drinks, you eat like crap for a few days, stay out too late. But I've learned that these weeks, that like some of the hardest work you'll ever do, right? We've been going like, I'm up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, or whatever, and it's 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night before you're really done. And it's end line to end line, 12 to 16 hours a day, conversations in hallways, in the lobbies, dinner time, lunch, breakfast, whatever they feed us. I mean, they feed us 3 square a day here. Your brain is full, voice is tired. You can probably hear it in mine, but your heart's fired up. And a lot of times, like I've come to conferences, like I can't wait to get home to implement things. Good morning, Bill Hillstrom. Good to see you. It's amazing experience. And I truly wouldn't be here doing this today if I hadn't walked into a room like this years ago. Okay. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, we made it to another Friday. And that what that looked like was, it was 2021, maybe the summer of 2021. I started hearing about this conference in Denver. It was with a contractor fight, Tom Reber and those guys. And so I said, you know what? I'm tired of doing things the way I was doing it. And I booked a ticket and I went. I didn't know a single person. I walked in and I'm like, who is this guy, right? A lot of these guys had been to one before. They knew each other. I was like the new guy. And at the time, the construction business was weighing heavy on me, right? And it maybe felt stuck, or it maybe felt successful on paper, but empty in purpose. And ultimately what I realized is that I was heading in this direction, that I had more to give, and that I really, truly wanted to coach. And that conference right there, it didn't give me ideas. It gave me permission to think bigger, permission to take a seat at the table, permission to imagine life beyond a job site. What's up, Jace? That was the first seeds of maybe I don't have to do what I'm doing just because I'm doing it. And the courage to make a change, take the first steps toward coaching and helping others. One guy asked me yesterday, well, how'd you go from contracting to this? So it was great to tell that story. So I didn't go to the conference to change my life, but being in that room started the change. And I'm very thankful and very grateful for that. Another time, another memory that was embedded in me was when I was way younger, and I went to a countertop. It's a trade show. It's in Massachusetts. We live in Maine. Went down. No, maybe it was in Vegas. I can't remember. I think it was Massachusetts. It's just a one-day thing. Doesn't matter. And sat down at the table at lunchtime, and a guy that was at the time was the age I am now, so he was an older guy. And he said, he said, your first time? I said, yeah, this is cool. What do you think? I said, it's neat. I'm learning a lot. He said, I have a rule. And he said, I've had this rule as long as I've been in business. I've never missed a conference. And I've always scrounged together the money that I had to scratch together enough money to get there, and to make sure that I didn't miss it. And I said, why? Why is that? He said, you're around trade partners. you're around people of influence in your industry. I always went home better than I showed up, he said, and I always leveled up somehow. And I didn't really, I was probably 19 at the time. I didn't fully understand them then, because at the time my feeling was you just worked somewhere all your life and got a gold watch and a retirement, and that was it, right? So I understand him now, because he wasn't an employee, he was an entrepreneur. Okay, and if you're an entrepreneur, you got to get to these things. And I don't get paid to promote JobTread or anything like that, or any other conference. I'm just trying to get you guys where you need to be. Okay, conferences aren't parties. Yeah, Rachel, you got to get to one. They're not parties. They're pressure cookers. Okay, they're idea exchanges. They are relationship accelerators. Okay, and if you do it right, a conference is straight up work. These guys they're just going at it. I mean, I frankly, I have it kind of easy. I'm just at the booth talking to people and doing my thing all day. But these guys are going through educational sessions, breakouts, and they're hearing some top keynotes. It's just amazing to see what's going on here. And the other thing that people don't realize is that the hallway is a classroom too, right? 5 feet for me, like I walked to Steve was setting up the booth the other day. I disappeared for an hour, and all I did is go down to go to the bathroom, and I got stopped and saw somebody. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Excited to be here. So 5 feet equals 5 conversations, I say, old friends, new connections, and real talk you can't get on Zoom, right? Do you ever notice how everybody's your size on Zoom? And I'm not a big guy, maybe 5'8", and so I meet some of these guys, and some of them are like, wait, I thought you were my size on Zoom. So it personalizes it, it humanizes it. The other thing I would say is, if you come to a conference, don't ask yourself what you can take from it. I mean, you're going to be looking to take something, but ask yourself what you can bring to it, okay? Bring the energy, bring the encouragement of others, bring your own experience, because that's truly what helps curate a great conference for someone else. And just bring honesty, okay? And think about what you're leaving with, okay? Try to leave with one relationship that you've deepened, okay? Somebody that may be an arrow in your quiver, somebody that maybe you can call and reach out to when you need to, when you go through something. Maybe you leave with one idea that you'll implement immediately, that you're like, the second I get back, this is changing, right? Or maybe you'll just leave with one commitment that you've made to yourself to be better. Yeah, follow-up plan, connect. It reminds me, when we have our 2-day thing in Houston, Steve always says, hey, take your notes and put them aside for like 3 or 4 days. Don't go home and just blow up everything. Like, take your notes, put them on the bookshelf for a couple of days, but go back to them. And that was one mistake I made after that first conference. I put stuff away, and it was months before I looked at it again. And I never made that mistake again. I would come home, summarize it, rewrite the notes, and then make a list of the things that I wanted to try to accomplish. I want to introduce you to somebody, guys. It's Chris Ty, my buddy, my man. Good to see you, brother. Ready for day 3? All right. Good to see you. Have some breakfast. Stuff like that, guys. Just running into quality people like that. I didn't know that guy a year ago. It's just awesome. So think of one commitment you can make to yourself coming out of a conference, one idea you could implement, one relationship that you're going to pour into. Don't discount how big a part you might be able to become of somebody else's life and their development, okay? If you've never invested in being in a room like this or going to a conference, do it. That's all I can say is just do it. Just find one. I see Rachel's on here. Rachel's in the flooring business. There's all kinds of that stuff. Get to something. Yeah, Wendy said, I'll tell him you said hi. Wait a minute. I didn't think he was coming today. Anyway, if you're here and you played small, you got one more day, okay? If you're watching this and you're at JobTread, you guys are coming today, you got one more day, okay? Pour in. Find somebody that you can connect with, okay? It's called JobTread Connect, okay? Don't play small. I played small that first one that I went to. I will say hi, Roy. And I wish I had that one back, because it was just until the next year when I really was like, oh, I went back and I met people and I saw people and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Now I was in the flow. So good morning, Michael Moeller. Good to see you. Guys, rooms change lives. Rooms change lives, but only if you show up inside them. Only if you show up inside them. Okay, so take a chance on yourself. It's early in the year. Find a confidence. Go to something. Put something on the schedule. If you don't have a ton of money, figure it out. Find it. Okay, or go to something that's lower cost event, or maybe fewer days, or whatever, or someplace nearer you where you can drive to. Okay, there's a lot of people here from Texas because they could just drive in. You know, some of them drove 7-10 hours to get here. And you know, Texas is one of those states you can drive 10 hours and not leave the state. Anyway, guys, I just want to leave that with you today. I'm going to go get some breakfast. We got an 8 o'clock start today. I believe Steve's speaking at 8. There's a couple other people that I want to see. I'm just going to kind of, while Bubba's there, I'm just going to kind of sneak out of the back of the booth, and he'll have to man the booth. But we had some great conversations yesterday. Some great people here that need some coaching and would benefit a lot from being in our community. So. Anyway, I love you guys. Appreciate you being on this week when it's been a little bit janky. Tomorrow will be the same. I have a 7:30 flight, I think. So I might do this early from Bailey's, either that or from Washington Dulles, but that doesn't sound like a good time. So probably go early. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. We're ready to rock and roll. And hey, I'm going to attend my first Datey event tonight. So I'm going to get to meet Abby, Bailey's friend that came up with the Datey idea. And so they have an event in, where are we going? Frisco tonight. And we're going to grab some dinner first. Tyler's going to be there. And then he and I are going to be able to sit and bro out at the event. But and I said to Wendy, I said, I'll wear a name tag that says Bailey's dad. And she said, no, you won't. You wear one that says Wendy's husband. So anyway, it's going to be good to see those guys in their element. And hey, Bubba, how are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see those guys. I'm proud of them for what they've created, and they're taking this thing all over the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So proud dad moment tonight. I'm excited about that, and just having fun. And then back home tomorrow early. First thing, Wendy, can't wait to see you. I don't like this. she said, I called yesterday. She goes, oh no, I don't like this. We got to find some place we can travel and just bring the dogs with us all the time. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you. It's been a great week. Dan Bennett, good to see you. It's been good to spend some time with you, brother. And always a good time. So I'm going to go flip over the buffet one more time. Show these guys how to crush some breakfast, get set up for the day. That's like Steve saying I'm with Bob. Who is Bob? He's the guy with Bubba. 2 B's in Bob. Also, there's 2 O's in July. You got to get over there and take care of it. So, all right, guys. I'm going to get some breakfast. I appreciate you. Love you all. Have a great day. Do something nice with somebody. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. And we'll figure out when we're going to do this. Probably might be super early tomorrow morning, but as you know, it gets done. Today was day 386. We're closing in on 400 days, guys. Crazy. So, all right. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Have a great day.